Alright, hello and welcome everybody. This is Mr. New Vegas here. Now we're in not really modded Minecraft, but it kind of feels like it sometimes. So welcome back everybody. One of the first things you're probably going to notice if you've been watching some of my Minecraft Let's Plays and whatnot, didn't really call it Let's Plays, but anyways, you can hear music. Hopefully you can hear music. Let me check. Yeah, my OBS is telling me that music is being picked up and hopefully you can hear it. Don't mind that. Voice just cracking a little bit. So, today we're going to be playing Wynncraft. Now, what's Wynncraft, you may be asking? Well, Wynncraft is mainly vanilla Minecraft. I'm pretty sure there's no other assets other than just some of the textures and whatnot. Now, right here, you're not going to see really anything different other than these little things and whatnot. Some cool little things laying around. It's pretty cool. I've been enjoying Wynncraft. I've been playing Wynncraft for about... I don't play it all the time, but once in a while I'll get a hankering for it. And I've played about, I don't know, a little over 20 plus hours of it. I don't know everything yet. It's probably a little more than 20 hours, but it's a fun thing to do if you want to hang out with your friends and kind of do like a little adventure type of thing. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, as you can see, there's like little text and whatnot. You can purchase, and you know, if you're into I've never actually noticed that before. I never looked up before. You can go ahead and do some parkour all the way up there. See who your friends are better than each other. But in this pack, obviously, I'm not recommending to do it immediately. It's only if you feel like it. You could eventually end up donating and get special classes. But we're going to go ahead with normal classes. Now, we're going to go over 3 classes. Each one of them I played just a little bit of each one. One of them I played a little bit more of the other. So we're going to go with the bigger one first. So let's go with less people, less lag. And one of the first things you're going to do if you end up, you know, you get to the link and whatnot, and when you join a world, wow, it's actually taking a little bit. No, this never happens. So what ends up happening is it's, if you can see right there, loading resource pack and then loading the Wynncraft pack. Now, let's go ahead, and these are the, you can have up to 5 classes at first. These are just the VIP slots, so you obviously need to pay for them and whatnot. So we're going to be going with my warrior. So I'm a level 46, currently at 16% XP, 13 soul points, I'll get into that, and I finished 34 out of 124 quests. I got Bash level 1, Charge level 11, Uppercut level 21, and War Scream level 31. Next upgrade, Uppercut upgrade level 3, level 56. Alright, link for detail. Yeah, so this is my character. I got a little Weeble a while back. It's just a little creature, and you can see, let's go with some of the first things. Armor. Now, each of the armors has something different to it. Depending on the armor you end up getting, if you fit the level, because you can see underneath the health, fire, water, air, and thunder, underneath that is a level minimum to wear it, and a defense minimum. Now, I'll get to those in a second, but each armor, depending on it, now it kind of goes base Minecraft rules, where leather armor, and you could also see it has a little bit of a different design. Leather armor is basically the weakest one, you know, the earliest one you could really do. Now, other than that, after that is, how do I get rid of this? There we go. After that, you have different defenses. Now, I have fire defense, -3, and there's kind of the 4 main kind of defenses. It's fire, water, air, thunder. So, kind of like Avatar. I don't think there's Earth. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's Earth. And every weapon you can get has different effects and whatnot. But I think maybe instead of having everything be thrown at you in the beginning, let's go with something simple. Alright, don't look at what's in my inventory. Let's just look at the hearts. You see that I have more hearts than normal. And then it even shows the number. And it's slowly ticking up. So I can have a maximum of 1,056. I'm gonna guess like hit points, you know, health points. It also tells you the coordinates that you're in, and if you're running, it does that little sprint thing. So that way you know when you start running out of sprint. So there's no hunger in this. Even though you're thinking, well, what are those little blue balls? Well, let me tell you, kind viewer. Those are mana. So, ooh, I just discovered an error. You also get experience points when you also discover areas. And here's something we can fight: a wild mushroom that's dealing damage, but you could end up killing it. Now, what did it drop? It dropped, the currency in this game is emeralds, as you can see, and it also dropped some misc items such as red mushrooms and brown mushrooms. Now, not every creature, well, most creatures here will drop items, and that's some of them will be used for quests and whatnot. Now, what else is on the screen other than the position it tells you in, the mana that you have, which is 20 out of 20. You could obviously get that higher if you want to become a mage. I unfortunately do not have a mage class because I don't really mess with mages in most games. Very few games do I mess with mages, like when I played, what's it called? Oh, I always forget the name of it, like Dragon Age or something. So right there you can see someone riding a horse. Now you could get steeds in this game, you know, horses basically. I have one. If you ever get into this game and you're into horse breeding and whatnot, just know, oh my goodness, the horse breeding is very extensive and very luck based. And look at that. What are we going up into? There's a zombie wearing armor. It is a zombie level 10. And what ends up happening is they spawn around, you kill them and whatnot. Yeah, you just get loot. So it says every time you go near a major settlement, it's going to show you where you're going into. So we're at, I think it's Detlas? Detlas? However you want to say it, right? And, you know, there's little NPCs. You could go up to them and they say stuff. I'm pretty sure that person was the one that wanted me to do a quest. And you can go around and people will give you quests. How you know if they will give you quests is you go up to them, and if they have sparkling stuff around them, that's how you know it's a quest. Now, they probably wouldn't. It probably shows it on the screen. Actually, no, it wouldn't, because I have my my particles to minimal, so you shouldn't see anything. Actually, let me just check. Okay, so you can see some of them. So, what is this game? It's basically like a fantasy setting. I'm not going to get fully into the story, but, you know, you appear here and whatnot, and you do a little quest, and you start off things. Maybe if you guys end up liking it, I could start off a new character, maybe mage, just to kind of show it off, even though I don't really play mage, but still. And yeah, and then you guys could see it. Now, going forth on my screen, you can also see my level. Now, XP level, that's what you would mainly think. No, that is actually my level. So I am right now level 46. Very nice. Now let's pop down to the inventory. As you can see, you have a few slots. Now you cannot move the last 3 slots. The last 3 are permanent. So you have 6 slots to work with. Now, they don't have anything special. They're just slots, you know? But as you play through the game and you kill creatures and whatnot, they will drop items. You can also end up finding chests, which hopefully along this time, as I'm walking, I will be able to find one and show you. You can find chests, which will have green dots and whatnot around. And what you can do is you can open the chest. Here's one right here. So normally how you can tell is, how I can tell is because it's out in the middle of nowhere. You right click it. Oh look, it's a loot chest one, and you can get emeralds. Oh look, a health potion. We'll get to that in a second as well. So there, right there, you can pretty much hold your potions for your health, your mana potions, and your weapons. Okay, well, what else is there? Well, the next one is your character info. This will basically tell you about your character. You could get a free daily reward, so I just got some emeralds. You can get these every day. And then you can do the VIP stuff if you want to do it. Manage your crates if you buy crates on their website. Yes, I know. There's my character info right there. You could see my stats and, you know, my buffs and some of my negatives, unfortunately. My defense info, because every weapon can deal more fire, air, earth, thunder, or water. That was, I think, earth, I think, was the one that was missing. And it kind of shows you their defenses. So right now I'm kind of weak towards earth and water. So if someone had a higher tier weapon that uses earth and water, I'm going to take more damage than normal. I have my damage info, so it just tells me my spells that I could cast. Even though I am a warrior, I can still cast spells, but we'll get into that. So you could basically see that. After that, you have your quest book. It just tells you pick up the quests. You just don't get them all automatically, because then that would be kind of weird. And pretty much what it is you go up to a person that will give you a quest. you finish their dialogue, and you normally get the quest. And what ends up happening is, well, you go do the quest. That's pretty much it. And I'll get into what I just did in a second. And then after that, you have your soul points. Now, if I remember correctly, every time you die, you lose a soul point. 1 or 2 soul points. I don't remember exactly. Sorry about that. It has actually been a little bit since I played. If you guys want me to see more, I'll definitely get more of the info about it. And what happens is, every time, in this game you can teleport, but only teleport using a scroll. Okay? Skill reset scroll. Huh. So, I don't remember having that. And so what ends up happening is you use these scrolls, which you end up buying from different towns, and you can teleport to different towns, but you lose some of your soul points. Now, but I don't remember exactly what happens if you have low skill points. Maybe lesser health regeneration, lesser XP gain. I don't really remember. Sorry about that. And let's go ahead and go into the menu. Now, don't get scared about it. There's a lot of stuff, but I'll try to go over the best I can. So, you obviously got your armor slots, right? That's one of the first things. You have your armor slots. And then, after that... Ooh, a little bit of lag here. Okay. And then after that, you have your little ring slots. So I have 2 ring slots, a bracelet slot, and well, they're basically all accessories. And you could tell by the image of what could go there. So I cannot put a ring in the bracelet slot, and I can't put a ring on the necklace slot. I can only put the rings on the rings, the bracer on the bracer slot, and the necklace on the necklace slot. All that, you know? And basically what they do is they give you bonuses. Just like with armor, you want to keep looking around. See, I have this level 27, even though they are both, well, almost the same requirement. One is a little bit lower. This one just gives me health. Now, you can take it, but the thing is, do you want to keep it? Now, at this moment, I think this is just an update because of Wynncraft, you know, new Minecraft and whatnot. See? Oh god, I'm sorry. Whew, air got caught. So, what's after that? Well, after that, you just have inventory slots. Now, as we're going back, I'll go ahead and show you. Now, the name of your weapon does pop up. You can get different weapons, like I said, by opening chests. Hopefully, we can find a chest that'll show you an item. But what will end up happening is if you find an item, such as an unidentified dagger, right? That's what most of the time you'll find, unless it's like a very common weapon that it already shows its name. But most of the time, you're going to have to figure out the name. Now, you're probably thinking, well, if it's unidentified, well, how do you identify it? Well, thank you, kind viewer, for asking that question. How you end up identifying it is you need to take it to a person to identify it. It's basically a villager that just identifies it. I will show you right now. I just wanted to show you just finding a chest and whatnot. Chests do respawn. It's not that you find it once and then it'll never respawn again. It just takes time. But as we're going there, now my weapon, as you can see, my mana is slowly going up. What happens is this: you can use, depending on the player character you are, you can play different, or you could use different moves. So if I click my left, right, so depending on your powers, I should have actually gone over the info. This, at the bottom of my damage info, that is my spells. So if I click right, right, I'll do a bash spell. If I do right, it'll be a charge spell. Right, left, uppercut spell. Right, left, war scream spell. So let me go over them. So we'll go with the first one, which is right, left, right. Right, left, right. It does kind of like a little explosion and the dirt comes up around it. Then as you can see, it hurts people a little afterwards. But that's only if you have like around a poison spell on your weapon. Then we have triple right. Right. Sends you forward, and it does an explosion when you land. Okay? The one after that, right, left, uppercut spell. Right, left. And it basically shoots something up, and it shoots the person into the air. The nice part about these villagers and, well, the citizens, is that they have tremendously high health. So that way you could actually practice your weapons and see how much damage you do and whatnot. Then you got right, left. which just will most likely give me a buff. There we go. Mr. New Vegas has given you a 15% resistance for 3 minutes. So very nice before you go and do bosses. And yes, don't worry though, there's bosses. Ooh my, we just spotted something special here. Look at this guy. Ooh, all diamond armor. Ooh, that guy's tough. So, here's a big thing. Now, when you play through this game, you will get a lot of items. A lot of items that you most likely want to keep, especially, unfortunately, there are some quest items that will never let you get rid of it. But, we'll go ahead and show you right now. But before that, before I stupidly forget, the item identifier, you can tell because of the Eye of Ender in the photo, and no, you cannot pop it off and take it. So if you go to the item identifier, you go up to him, right click, you grab an item. So I got unidentified boots, you just left click it, shoots in there, and the dagger. Now it should show you right here, confirm identification, price 60 emeralds. Click to confirm. I'm going to see if I have anything else I want to check. No, that is pretty much it. I do it, and then you're going to see these. Now as you can see, if you want to go ahead and rewatch that, it will show you all these different things. Okay, they're trying to sell stuff. And as you can see, I got a shadow blade. We'll get to that in a second though. And a roaming thief pair of boots. Now let me just go ahead and put these here. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what happens if I'm not? Oh my, I just picked that up. They're trading right there. What happens if I have these items but I don't need them? Right? Well, the nice part is you go to these emerald merchants. First of all, if you have tons and tons of emeralds, right? Tons of emeralds. But my goodness gracious, I'm running out of space. Now, one of the first things, go to the emerald merchant, go up to these chests. Oh, I mean the ender's chest. Go up to the ender chest. This is your own personal, okay? Personal chest. No one else can open these and take your items. Now, what ends up happening? Well, in here, you can end up storing your items, but obviously you need to purchase a new, not going to buy that yet, a new page. So right now I have page 1, 2, 3, but if I want to purchase page 4, first of all, I need to be a level 30, and it's going to cost me 170 E, and I'm pretty sure 170 E, yes, transfer 1 EB into 64E. Oh, Jesus. And so what ends up happening is you can convert 64 emeralds into a stack of emeralds. Okay? And yes, I know that doesn't sound right in normal Minecraft things. That normally you just use 9 instead of 1. But that's the nice part about this. And so what ends up happening is you go to the chest. Let's see, where do I have my money? There we go. And I have actually a decent amount of emeralds. And then you can just stack them up. And that's the nice part. Now I also have armor that somebody has given me before. Armor that is way above my level. I don't know why. This is the first video I'm ever doing, so I shouldn't even have it until I get to that point. It's probably really crap armor, to be honest. But to me it looks amazing, and it is. So, let's go back to the inventory. Now, what happens if you want to have an item? If you have an item but you don't want it, well, you go ahead to this item buyer. Okay, right click him, and let's say I'm not a mage, so I go ahead, I click it, and I go to it, and it gives me between 6 and 18 emeralds. Click it, and it will tell you it's giving me a total of 8 emeralds. Okay, so I don't want the shadow blade. I don't want the worn golden leggings or that. I'm actually going. I'm gonna have to check that out. And then it could give me between 19 emeralds or 60 emeralds. Let's go ahead and do it. Gave me 38 emeralds. It's never really specific. It just gives you in that range, the price range. Now, as you could also see, as the sun rises, you feel a little bit safer. +1 soul point. So if you die or you lose a soul point, you end up gaining a soul point during the next, when the sun rises. So what else is there? That's pretty much it. You could just hold stuff, you use your items, and sell them, keep them, put them in your ender chest. Alright, so what else do I have? Well, I have a weapon. I have Sandstorm, and I have Shadow Spear. But as you can see, they both have different effects. This one gives me 20 to 39 extra air damage. Neutral damage is 14 to 29. That's like basic damage that every weapon deals. Then you have the class requirements. So I need to be a warrior and or knight. Unfortunately, to be a knight, you need to be a VIP. Level 34. Level minimum, you have to be a level minimum of 34 to use this. An agility minimum of 20. Now, that's actually something I forgot. Character info. Now, these points, these give you, so upgrade your strength skill. So you can see now it's 22.2. So that's 25 points. But if I upgrade it, it'll be 23% more. Well, it'll be 23% other than, so it gives you around 7.8% extra strength. So each point in this skill will increase any damage you deal and increase the earth damage you may inflict. The skill was modified by your equipment. So as you can see, it would be different earth if I took off this earth one, this earth one, and this earth one. It would make it different. The amount would be different. Now, what happens when you level up? Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to show you because I leveled up a while back, and it takes me a little bit to level up now. But as you can see, when you level up, you put a point into different items. So you can put it into dexterity, increases the thunder damage you may inflict. Intelligence. Each point in this skill will reduce mana used by spells and increase the water damage you may inflict. Now that's low because I don't use magic. Defense. Each point in this skill will reduce any damage you take and increase the fire damage you may inflict. And then agility. And each point in the skill will increase the chance to dodge attacks and increase the air damage you may inflict. So obviously these are all accounted for whatever you end up using. And it just adds up. So, actually, yeah, that daily did not count. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you the first city you spawn at, because most likely we're not going to have enough time to go ahead and show you other characters, and we'll do that next time. We'll do a little bit of an extended episode, because I will apologize. This is a dungeon guy, sorry about that. Yes, there are dungeons in the game, and eventually later on, if you do all enjoy it, I probably will show it, but we'll end up seeing. I will probably show off more about it. And let's see. Now, forgive me, this town is a little bit large, and I do get lost once in a while. It's powder. I don't really remember. No, okay. I don't think they actually sell scrolls here, now that I think about it. But it's fine, I do have a scroll in a location. Oh, here we go. This is the liquid merchant, okay? So when you get enough of emeralds and you turn them into an emerald block, this guy, you can end up using an emerald block to make it into a liquid emerald, which is, 64 EB, so a whole stack of... Okay, so you basically need a whole stack of emerald blocks to turn it into one liquid emerald. Now, that's pretty good. Eventually, you're going to need this, and I don't know if there's an upgrade to it either. I don't know if eventually there's even a better one. Damn, this air base, that's right. I forgot they have airships here. So yes. So you can teleport, you can increase your armor by obtaining better armor, you can increase weapon damage. Now actually, here's another one I'm going to show you. The next one is the... I actually forgot. Sometimes your weapons, you should make sure to look at them. We're going to go ahead and go down. And it says +3 agility at the bottom. So above rare item and 0 out of 1 powder slots, we'll get to that in a second, we get +3 agility. And someone is talking about how they are lagging, okay? So, this is a powder merchant. He will add powders. So, pretty much what it is you could increase a powder size or remove powders. Or you could upgrade your powders. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you what that is. Powders in this game can determine how much damage you inflict with your weapon depending on what you choose. So right here we're going to go over it. We got fire powder, we have earth powder, we have thunder powder, air powder, and water powder. You should probably go for the powder that best kind of complement your highest, I'm going to guess, damage. So let's say if I do a tremendous amount of earth powder, or earth damage, then I should probably go for earth powder. and put it on my weapon. Now you're probably thinking, well, how do you do that? What level is this? Oh, that's tier 3. Yeah, some of the icons are kind of weird sometimes. But you can upgrade the powders, basically. You upgrade them. You need 4 of them. You need 4 powders of the same variety. And then you can end up making them into bigger and better powders. Now I have them at 4 for right now, but eventually you can make them go all the way to 6. So it just depends whether you want to upgrade them or put them on your weapon. Now right now I don't have any powder on each of my weapons. I most likely should. And you're going to get some interesting weapons and some ridiculous weapons. Now this one right here, it's interesting, but you can have wacky ones like the Shadow Spear. Normal attack speed. As you can see, some of them have fast attack speed, normal attack speed, and I'm pretty sure I have one that is slow attack speed. But you know what? I think I sold it last time I played, because it was just something I didn't need. No? Is this it? Oh, normal attack. Very slow. Here we go. So I'll show you. So you have fast attack speed. Look at how many times I could attack with that. Okay. Normal attack speed. So not too bad. Then you have freaking hammer. It takes me forever. So I do need to be level 48 plus. So this is most likely not the best accurate amount of attacking. So let's go ahead and put this weapon back. But I'm pretty gosh darn sure. No, I don't even have enough level for that either. So certain weapons you kind of want. Now, like I said with Wacky, look at the neutral damage. I don't have any other modifiers for it, but it gives me plus 12 walking speed. 1 to 101 damage. So every once in a while you could deal some massive damage, but then you have something like this, the Joker. It has neutral damage 0 to 35, fire damage 0 to 40, air damage 0 to 40, and earth damage 0 to 30. So it could potentially do no damage in one hit. But the nice complementing thing is it has plus 1 exploding. It's a potential of exploding things. Plus 4 XP, plus 3 strength. The list goes down, but instead of dealing no damage, at least the nice part is this. Plus 30 poison for 3 seconds. So that's about 90 poison damage for 3 seconds, in the 3-second mark. So it's not too bad. And you will pick up different items, and as I said before, tier 1 horse, speed 3 out of 10, jump 3 out of 10, XP 76 out of 100, and different talismans. But you could breed different horses to make them better, and you could have different items, and these different items you can use for trading or selling. Some of them are quest items, and they will never let you get rid of them. Actually, is my scrolls here, Ragni. There we go. Now, I'd recommend if you ended up playing this, I probably should have stated this beforehand. If you're going to start playing this, okay, I would first recommend go to your browser and go and type in Wynncraft map. When you type that in, you can click, it'll open up the link and whatever, and it'll bring up a map, and then you can see the entire map of the game, okay? Now you're going to see a lot of places that, hey, you can't access yet because unfortunately you're too low level. There are definitely a lot of places I have not gone to. So there's that last. So we're going to go ahead and travel to Ragni. This is a teleportation scroll. You don't need anything other than... Oh yeah, that's right. There are mobs near you, so you do need to be careful. So the nice part about being a warrior is I can just spam the right click until my magic goes away. Since I'm in a safe place, boom. Teleport to Ragni. Oh, that's right. One soul point has been lost, so you do lose soul points when you also teleport. Now, this is the beginning area. There's somebody who most likely just finished the intro, and this is the beginning town. Now, if I were also you, other than using the map, I do see that, wow, they definitely did change a lot. It's been a while since I've been here. If I were you, other than getting the map, you should also take a nice explore. Because exploring this map, the beginning area, can give you some decent stuff. Ooh, so they moved the item buyer here. Nice little podium. Now, you can also control regions in this game. I would only recommend that literally if you had like a guild, I guess. Yes, you can join guilds, you could create a guild and whatnot. So those are things you can do. So yeah, explore the tops of the maps, go up to the top, of different buildings, and you will most likely find a chest or two. I'd also recommend be careful here. Pigman Ravine. These guys are to a low level. They are no joke. They are pretty powerful. They really did move a lot of stuff. Wow, I'm impressed. I always like it when developers and whatnot, they end up changing how things end up being. Wow, they really did change everything. Huh. Before there used to be like a bridge, I think, and then you could go down in the water. I guess they decided to cover it up. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's go back into Ragni real quick before these pigmen murdered me. And there's just a lot of different things you could do in this game. You could end up going how I am, and I mainly focus on attacking and kind of brute strength. You can use an archer class, which we'll probably get into next time we come back. I'll also show off a few quests. I'm just not going to show off a few quests now because unfortunately there are going to be quests I'm not going to be able to help and show if this ends up becoming a full series, like if we did the first quest to the end quest. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that because there are restrictions, and I'm going to have to figure that out, which quests I cannot show, because the developers really don't want, and the map creators and whatnot, they don't want people to show off some of the hidden quests and like the harder quests. So sorry about that, but you know, it's not my rule, it's their rule. And let's see, before we go off, oh, I should address healing and whatnot. That should have been a good beginner. You know what I mean? Alright. Wow, they even moved this. My goodness. Oh man, I need to come back here a lot more. I gotta check out every map now. So that's beautiful. Alright. So, one of the first things, okay? When you play this game, you're gonna need healing. Depending on which class you pick, if you click to be a mage, you probably want to focus on carrying a little bit more mana potions. Same with healing, but if you're running with a group, you probably want to have with the group somebody to heal you as well. So let's go ahead and let's see. There should be, here's an item buyer. As you can see here, some of the more beginning items. So you can sell pigman meat. I can't buy the item except, oh yes, so weapons. So once you identify the weapons, you can sell them. I already went over that though, so I'm forgetting. So healing, here we go. Just go to where the potion shop, see the potions, go to the potion merchant, and you're going to see definitely differences. You're most likely going to get these a lot. Now don't worry, mobs most of the time drop them, and you can also get them from chests. So don't worry about that. But as you get higher, you can see right here. Health, 10. Duration, 3 seconds. So you basically get 10 health over a duration of 3 seconds. I don't remember if that's 10 health every 1 second, or it's 10 health over 3 seconds. Then you could go into here and buy weapons and armor. This is the weapon merchant. Armor merchants should be nearby. Most likely over here. Ah, yes, there is a scroll shop here. So you go up to scroll merchant and you can buy scrolls from him, but only, I'm pretty sure the only scrolls you can purchase are the scrolls from that town. So as you can see, this is the map of, pretty sure it's Ragni we're in at the moment. I'm sorry, I don't always remember. Yeah, so this is Ragni. So we're in the walls of Ragni at the moment. There we go. I've got a rare food dagger. Yeah, there's some funny different stuff you can get. Now, not every chest you could open and take stuff. So just remember that. Yeah, they definitely changed a lot. That's pretty cool. All right. So you can also type to people and talk to them, see if they want to help you and whatnot. I don't know about joining guilds and whatnot. That's always up to you, the viewer, the player, whichever you are, whichever you want to be. Both, heck, why not? And just know that, you know, sometimes people want to help, some people don't. So, you know, it just depends. Look out for parkour. You know, if you're not good at parkour, don't worry. There's chests hidden around and whatnot, but you probably want to look at some of the parkour sometimes. Weapon merchant, so you can buy more different types of weapons here, depending at what you like to play. And don't worry, as a mage, you need mana. If you're like myself, a warrior, you don't really need anything other than health. Oh, they even put these guys. Oh, that's pretty cool. They put archery towers. Yeah, I always got annoyed when I was gonna sell stuff and freaking zombies just keep attacking me. The nice part is they don't open them. Shouldn't be able to open it at least. All right. So Go ahead and go there, click it. Now the nice part about it is a good amount of the time when you sell stuff, you can probably end up, you know, you could probably end up making more money depending on it. So did I just make money? No, I lost money. But yeah, it just depends. You know, doing missions and whatnot, they give you, so I can show you a mission that I'm currently doing right now. The Corrupted Village. Actually, it does not really tell you, huh? Huh. I guess not. Okay. Actually, does it show here? Secret discoveries. Oh, it also shows you your progression. So as you can see, quests. From level 1 to 25, all the quests, there's 23 at the moment. Don't worry, this does get updated. So there's actually a lot for you to do. I've done 100% of them. Then you can see down here, total quests done, 34 out of 124. So 27%. I've done out of 26 out of 50. Between level 26 and 50, I've done 11 out of 30 quests, so 36% done. I have done nothing from level 51 to 100. And trust me, once you get to higher level, the thing is, there's a zombie horse. It just doesn't end there, because once you even once you're done, you're not really done. You can obviously join a guild, and you guys can fight other guilds. There's arenas where people could fight. You know, there's actually a lot for you guys to do in this game. And before I was like, well, I mean, I don't know about this game, right? That's how I am about most games. You know, I don't always take the time and just see how things are. But honestly, this game, it's just basic Minecraft too. It's just people added implementing quests. It's just an adventure mode, so it's really awesome. So if you guys end up liking it, check it out. And hopefully I'll be able to see you guys in here, and I hope you all enjoy. I'm pretty sure I went over it. Oh yeah, as you can see, my potion of healing. Actually, we'll go over that real quick. I actually forgot to mention that. When you buy a potion of healing, or potion of mana, it will tell you how many uses you've used, and how many are still there. Well, not how many of you use, but, you know, whatever. So, potion of healing, 3 out of 3. That means I have not drank this. It will give me insta-health. The effect of 420 health for the duration of 30 seconds, but I need to be level 40 to buy it. As you can see here, potion of healing. Actually, I'm going to switch that around. I have one more swig of it left, and pretty much all the same. Now, this is something you could get at level 10. It'll give you 40 HP for 30 seconds, and I haven't drank anything of it. So I'll probably end up getting rid of that because I don't need it. And yeah, pretty much throughout the game, this is where I say the map would come in handy really well. If they say a specific name, go ahead and get the name. So someone was by here earlier and they just left all this stuff here. I'm just gonna... That's also another thing. Sometimes people just don't care about stuff, and they end up just leaving it on the ground. And to me, I'm like, hey, well, I guess if you're a scavenger, you can just walk around, pick up stuff, and sell it. And there's emeralds right there. Sometimes people just go by, they're not really caring, or they just didn't notice it. Now, you can't pick something up immediately. You can't be that person where it's like, oh, somebody dropped a super high level weapon and it's like, ooh, I'm gonna steal that from them right now. No, you can't do that because, well, you just can't. In this game, you can't. But just look at that. I got 7 emeralds from something I just picked up off the ground. And yeah, so honestly, Wynncraft, it's awesome. I've seen tons of different things about it. Weird part is I haven't heard any music yet. There's actually some really awesome composed music in this. So I don't know if it's really composed. I mean, it definitely sounds custom. They probably did it with, you know, the note blocks and whatnot, but it's pretty gosh darn awesome. And if I were to say, should you guys check it out? Yeah. Careful about, you know, buying stuff early on. I thought about it for a little bit, but I don't play this game enough to really do that. Mainly because I wish that I could hold weapons, because unfortunately as the warrior, it's more of just lances you can hold. I haven't seen that I could hold up like a straight sword. Oh, also, if you remember the old COD days with zombies, you can actually make one of these trains, you know. Can't use that certain word that most people would end up using. So you can just do this, just, you know, load them all around. If you want to help your friends, just get some enemies running around, just make them follow you, and then you could just... Yeah, sorry about Pupper, she's barking right now. Probably someone's home. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. This was actually a lot of fun, getting back, checking out some new things. I definitely want to play more of Wynncraft, So I hope you all end up enjoying it so I can play more. I'll probably end up playing it offline anyways. But yeah, also sorry if there's no F2V Feed the Beast Continuum. I didn't want to... I still am taking a little bit of a break from that. I've been working on some stuff, but I don't want to record it at the moment because I'm not done. But once everything's done, don't you worry. Once everything's done, most likely next Friday, Continuum will be back. That's when I'll at least have quite a bit of stuff done. But I just wanted a little bit of a break from it because it's oh, it takes a lot out of me, man. It really does. So is this actually? I'm just gonna ditch the potions I don't really need. And yeah, and I guess one little thing, if you guys end up watching till the end, this is a guy that you can end up killing. You keep hitting him and he loses armor, but you can see he's holding like a key looking thing. And when you kill him, he drops a key, and then you can go to that dungeon and use the key. At the dungeon, you could end up getting rewards from the boss. That you could end up like a fragment of the boss, and then you could trade that fragment to get special rewards. But since I have a lot of better gear, I'd have to go to a higher level boss. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. This is, I said it before, this has been fun playing this again. So hopefully I get to see some people here. Hopefully I raise some awareness and maybe show you guys some basic stuff to do in this game. And overall, I just hope you guys enjoy it, and maybe you might be able to get some fun out of this game. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm lost in what I'm trying to say right now. It's late. I'm tired. I was doing a lot of work today, so... yeah, everybody have a good day. Stay safe out there, and... see you all in the next one. No, zombie, no! Alright, goodbye, everybody.